Um, all right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the awards and grants training. We're just going to go over a couple of things. I am, as you can see, Chandra Bohannon, and I do grants. And go ahead, Kim, introduce yourself.
Oh, sorry. I'm Kim McHugh. I'm the awards chair. So this is going to cover both the grants and the awards.
Yeah, she's got the fun stuff, the awards, the like,
Yeah.
who doesn't like giving awards?
That's right.
Okay, and then I have grants, so I've got a little bit of money to give away. So we have this year we have about 4 so far that we're doing, and that's the leadership development grant. That's for the it's just to assist local units for the Florida PTA Leadership Convention at Innisbrook that they have every year. This year it should be July 14th through the 17th. I'm not sure exact. I'm sure it's going to be hybrid, just like it has been in the past, but I guess we're not really sure on that. But so if anybody, I mean, it's free money, so it's just for registration, and I don't know if there's any other expenses that go along with the convention because I missed it last year, but I believe it's just for registration for now.
Correct.
Okay. And then legislative conference, that's going to be in Tallahassee for January, at the end of January, beginning of February. And again, that's for registration. And LegCon is, I have gone to both leadership and legislative, and they're amazing. It's so much fun. You learn a lot. And if your unit is wanting a little bit of help in attending, then these two will be your best bet.
Can I add real quick in there?
Yeah.
On LegCon, it's going to be hybrid this year, and there will be 40 people allowed in person, 50 people total, but 10 of them are from the top, and then the rest is online. The online ones this last year were awesome, both at state and national level. So,
and I did see one place said it was 35 for in person, and another place said 40. So I don't know what the official number is.
40 was what they were presenting to the board, and the PTA, Florida PTA board is meeting today, and they'll set the final prices.
Okay, awesome. And then we have Seminole County Prevention Coalition, which is health and wellness. And these are just like if you are doing any any programs about underage drinking, drug abuse, promoting health and safety, things like that, we provide a little bit of assistance with a mini grant. It's $300, and yeah, it's I guess if you guys want to add something extra that you couldn't because of your budget, then this grant would probably help with that. And then we have the Papa John's Building Community Fund. This is the new one, and it's also a mini grant. So if you guys are having a tight budget with your food pantries, like I know a lot of people have probably, especially if you have like your donations go down and things like that, this would help with that. Also, if you wanted to add like allergy-friendly foods, if you're wanting to do like more weekend backpacks and drive-through pickups and things like that, this would be the fund for you. And let's see, legislative conference. I didn't want to put any deadlines yet. I had, but then I took it away because I don't know exactly when early bird registration is or anything like that, or if they even have it. But again, this kind of breaks it down, the dates for you, and then you can apply just if you're tight and everything like that. But remember to always send in the application, you'll be able to put in a copy of your budget along with the application, and make sure that you're in good standing with Florida PTA and SCCPTA. And then the Seminole Prevention Coalition, the health, wellness and safety, health and wellness and safety. This one is, let's see, so you can only apply once a year. applications need to be received before the date of the event. And that's because it's a reimbursement type of deal. It's $300. And then, but it enhances your establishing like programs and things like that. So, oh, and also I'm assuming, I haven't talked to Debbie yet, but she's the one with Seminole Prevention Coalition, and they encourage to be invited and to see if they can, I guess, distribute materials and things at your event. They can help out during the event. And then the event needs to at least have 25 individuals from the community at the event. And then obviously pictures and share it on social media, things like that.
They have awesome resources available.
Yeah, I've heard. I haven't talked to her yet, but they seem very nice. Okay, and then the Papa John's food pantry. So again, this one is once a year and is during the year that the grant is awarded. It's going to be $500. Again, it's to enhance your existing food pantries, or even maybe start a small one. That can be done as well. And then so right now we're not exactly sure on the detail of the progress, but we're thinking what they want us to do is have photos of maybe the products, not the kids obviously, but products and or whatever flyers or posts that you're putting out there social media wise, and then you're in good standing and we have your budget. And that's pretty much it for that one. And then the leadership convention, which is also a really fun one. I really miss going to those. But let's see, it's basically the same thing. It's registration. You guys are in good standing. You submit your budget, make sure that you know the need is there, and then you guys can get some money. All right, and then these are the applications. So I have the QR codes and I have the link to the job form, that the application that you can apply to. And with grants, I always say apply, apply, apply. The worst that could happen is somebody says no, but if the need is there, then more than likely you're gonna get it. It's pretty much, if the money, I don't know, if there's free money available, I always apply. For every, so, but those are those. So you can, the QR code, you can just take your phone, take a picture, it should pop up. And then there's that. And I haven't gotten one form. I think that was legislative. I have to actually create it. So, but we have time. We don't even know deadlines yet. So, all of that. But those are the ones that are available. And just keep a lookout for the newsletter, because that's where I'm going to be posting these as well. Our SCCPTA newsletter.
Okay. I can't, because I'm presenting, I can't see the chat. So I don't know, Katie or Chandra, if you want to see if there's any questions.
Okay.
Nothing yet.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'll get started. I'm Kim McHugh. I'm the awards chair. This is my, gosh, I'm losing count. This is my third. Yeah, third. No, this is my fourth year as the awards chair. So the first year we actually got to do it in person. The last 2 years we had a virtual award ceremony. If you haven't watched it, I have a link and a QR code so you guys can get to it. You can also find it on the SCCPTA YouTube channel. But the thing I love about awards is the ability to highlight some of the really great programs that our local units are doing, and it's a great way to inspire you and others to kind of implement similar programs at your local unit. So I would highly encourage you to watch it. There's some clips and movies on other things that these award-winning PTAs are doing. So why should you apply for awards? Well, I've gone through different local units, and in elementary school, we applied for awards and we got awards, and it was a great way to promote our PTA, to demonstrate to parents and the community that what we do matters. You know, look, we've been recognized for the work that we do. And so when we have our membership drives, we actually put those plaques and those awards on the table and demonstrate to parents, they can ask, well, oh, wow, you won, top mission of the PTA. What does that mean? But it's a great way to promote it. And then when you're getting business sponsors, if you're an award-winning PTA, then they're going to, that encourages them, and they know that whatever funds or partnership that they have with you is going to look good on them. And everybody likes to know that they're doing a good job. If you've put in countless efforts for a program, it's nice for your volunteers to get that pat on the back. Now, something that you need to consider when you're applying for awards, both on the county and state level, is that, and this is also true for reflections, that you have to be in compliance in order to even qualify to receive an award, whether it's Florida PTA award, county awards, or reflection awards. And what does that mean? What does it mean to be in compliance? Well, number one, you have to make sure your current officer information is on file with Florida PTA. So if you guys haven't gotten your kit of materials, that probably means that your current officer information hasn't been filed to Florida PTA. You need to have your state and national membership dues need to be paid. Your county dues need to be paid, and you need to be Seminole County. We have a training requirement, which consists of your president, treasurer, and secretary should at least attend at least one SCCPTA training per year. You need to make sure that you filed your audit and that your IRS 990 has been filed as well, and that your bylaws are current. And bylaws are reviewed and approved by Florida PTA. I think it's every 3 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, Katie. So you want to make sure if you're just taking office in the new PTA, check your bylaws, what's the date on the bylaws, and make sure they're up to date. One of the awards categories that we do on a regular basis is our monthly recognition awards. And this is a great way to quickly highlight PTAs that are doing some really fun events in the community. So we'll recognize our PTA of the month. We'll share, pictures of your activities on our Facebook page. We'll highlight you in our newsletter. We'll actually send you a flyer, a certificate, and a letter that'll be sent to both the PTA president and your principal, and they're set up such that you can blast them out to your membership. So you can say, hey, PTA members, look what we're doing, or hey, school parents, look what we're doing. We're actually helping our community become a PTA member. And, a lot of times I'll have people just email me and say, hey, did you see what, Idlewood is doing, or this is really cool. And then they'll share a post to me, or they'll just send me an email with links. So my email is awards@sccpta.com. So I highly encourage you, if you're doing something really cool, email me, share it with me. We're trying to look on Facebook and see what our local units are doing. But if you feel you're doing something that, really cool, email me so we can highlight you in our newsletter. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and recognize our PTA of the month winners from last year. So we had Evans Elementary, Castleberry Elementary, Goldsboro, Haggerty High School, Millwee Middle, Wekiva Elementary, Carillon Elementary, Wilson Elementary, and Lake Brantley were all PTA of the month winners last year. Oops, not sure how I skipped it. Okay, now our main award categories are program award categories, and we actually have 4 distinct awards. We have a Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award. We have our Top Child Advocacy Effort Award, and we have our Top Health and Wellness Awards. And then, of course, we have our Communication Award. The diversity, equity, inclusion is to highlight programs that are, or, school year wide initiatives to make sure you're including and you're engaging the entire school community. In the past, winners have provided all their material, both Facebook posts, emails, flyers, in multiple languages. That's one example. Or they've had diversity fairs. So that's just a couple examples. Our child advocacy efforts, this can be anywhere from, helping to lobby and advocate for a new playground or new laws, or setting up a food pantry. That's just among, there's so much, because that's the main role of PTA, is to advocate for children. Our top health and wellness program award, in the last few years, we've seen a lot of great mental health programs that have been initiated, especially in the high school level, but also in elementary. It can be anywhere from bike safety or, healthy eating, what have you. But there's so many, I've seen so many creative programs that our local units have put together. And then we have a communication award, which is basically, highlighting and recognizing schools that have a great social media presence and a very interactive, engaging website with great material for their students and parents, and or an amazing newsletter. And for each of these, we recognize an elementary school and then a middle or high school PTA. And I wanted to put these in here. At the end, I'm going to go through some of the applications. I did want to show you this one just real quick. The program award application, I try to simplify it. So, because we found in the past is that someone would apply for, let's say, the Family Engagement Award, but it had so much, diversity, equity, inclusion involved that we wish we could have awarded them that, but they didn't apply for that. So we've reworked this form so that on one form, you can submit the same material and you can just check, okay, this program actually covers all of these. And so you can click all of these. And so when we're going through the awards applications, maybe you don't win the top family engagement award, but hey, you know what? You win the DEI award or the health and wellness award. And it makes it so instead of you having to submit the same thing 3 times, you can do that. You can have, if you have multiple programs and you want to submit multiple programs, that's fine. But if you have one program that you feel encompasses all of these, you can submit it and it'll be considered for all 3 award categories. Let's see, now how do I get back to let me move this. Okay. Now, oops. I'm going wrong. The award, the communication award, obviously is not as the same as the program awards. So we have that as a separate application. And these PowerPoints will be shared on our YouTube channel. So these links will also be available. And these links are also on our website. So last year, our program award winners for family engagement, it was Carillon and Milwee Middles. For DEI, it was Goldsboro and Hagerty High School. Our top health and wellness was Castleberry and Hagerty. And our top communication award was Wekiva and Milwee. We also have special recognition awards, and these are awards where we recognize one local unit over of all our local units. And the 2 main categories we have the top mission of the PTA award, and that's presented to a local unit that best captures the primary mission of PTA, which is to make every child's potential a reality by engaging and empowering families and communities to advocate for all children. And we also have, and this is the 2nd year we've had this award category, is the United as One award. And this is, in these challenging times that we're living in with COVID, it's more important than ever that we're working, hand in hand with our administration and our teachers and our parents, that we all come together, to lift up our school community. And this award highlights schools that are really demonstrating, you know, how much you can accomplish when you all work together. And this award, here's the links for these. Something I wanted to say is all of these award forms they're Google forms. And the best and the easiest way to apply for these awards is through a Gmail account, because it'll allow you to upload pictures, PDFs, images, Word docs, what have you. If you have a Gmail account, you can upload it straight to the form, and it puts it in a Google Drive folder that can be shared. You know, but there's a lot of people out there that don't have Gmail accounts, and that's fine. What I would recommend is if you submit a form and you can't get the upload to work, just send me an email, attach it to an email, or and just send it to me, awards@SCCPTA, and say, hey, I applied for these awards. I couldn't get the upload to work. Here's my additional information. And as long as I get it, that's the important part. In addition, we have the Top Community Partnership Award. And this is an award to recognize, you know, those businesses or nonprofits that really have lifted us up and really helped our local units in providing services and programs to our students and teachers. And then we have our Top Program Award. There's not an application for this one. Basically, for the Top Program Award is we review all the programs applications that were submitted for DEI, family engagement, health and wellness. And we'll look at all of the programs that have been submitted from both elementary, middle school, high school, and we'll choose one that we feel like, wow, what an amazing program. We really feel like all our schools should be doing this program. And so that one will get a Top Program Award. And then, you know, we'd like to promote that, and that'd be something that we'd like to see other schools do as well. And I just wanted to recognize our winners from last year. Our United as One award went to Milwee Middle School. Our Top Mission of the PTA award went to Seminole High School. Our Top Community Partnership Award actually went to two people. It was Pastor Drew Taylor and Andy Seals from Willow Creek Church and Church Together. And our Top Program Award went to Castleberry Elementary, and that was for their virtual art night, which is really great program. I highly encourage you to watch that YouTube video of the award ceremony, because it goes into a little bit more detail and highlights, you know, what exactly these award winners did. This last year was our first year that we also introduced individual awards. And we have awards for outstanding student volunteer, outstanding MVP or male volunteer PTA award, and our top principal awards. And this is really to highlight, you know, those students or, you know, our male volunteers or principals that really are going above and beyond, and hold them up as an example of, hey, you know, what we would like all our volunteers to do. And these are the application links for this. And like I said, this program will be on the website, so these will be available. And just to recognize our award winners last year, our outstanding student volunteer was Ava Polly. Our MVP was Art Miles. He actually is the one that has helped us do the virtual awards ceremonies the last 2 years. And our outstanding principal was Robert Frosca. He's the Haggerty High School principal. And he's really the last few years really stepped behind and helped. Haggerty has an amazing mental health program that he really helped stand behind. We also we like to recognize all our local units, because you guys are all doing amazing things. And so we also have we call them sticker awards or certificate awards. So during the award ceremony, you'll see that we will have like 5-star award winners, 10-star award winners. This is for basically anytime you do one of these items, you get a star, and we put it on their certificate, and when we're able to do it in person. But we recognize you for all the little things that you do. This is anywhere from basically meeting your membership stretch goal, from paying your dues on time, from attending, the general meetings, from donating funds to the scholarship fund for SCCPTA, for your school participating in reflections, for participating in outreach events that your county council does, for applying and receiving a grant, for attending the legislative or leadership conference, for supporting the SCPS Foundation. And we also have awards for membership awards. So 100% faculty membership award. We have a community and a grandparent membership award as well. And of course, if you get a PTA of the month, you would also receive an additional recognition. So our faculty membership awards, and these are also award categories that are available on the Florida PTA level, but you'd have to apply for it, not just here, but also on the Florida PTA site. But faculty membership award is to recognize schools that have achieved 100% faculty membership. Our community membership award goes to schools that have at least 12 community members. And our grandparent membership award goes to schools that have at least 12 grandparent members. And these are self-reporting applications. So it's just a form you fill out with just a few questions to document, that you have met those criteria. Now, aside from our county awards, there's also Florida PTA awards. And a few years ago, we tried to align our county awards to kind of better align with the Florida PTA awards. So our hope is that if you apply for a county award, you go ahead and use that same information and apply for a Florida PTA award. And, the Florida PTA awards are, advocacy award, program awards, diversity awards, Friends of the Environment Award. There's a literacy award. There's local achievements, local programs, mentor PTA, our top administrator or principal. There safe health and safety awards, the top newsletter, student advocate, student community service, and student involvement awards. And these award categories, you can find them by just going to the Florida PTA website. Or you can click on this QR code. But when you get to this site, there's going to be a link that reads just like this. Click here for all awards applications. You literally click that link, and then it'll send you to the different awards applications, and then you'd have to fill out each one, but they're all online. So you fill them out online, and then you submit it. And we had lots of local units that were recognized at the state convention this year. Lake Brantley was recognized for the Humanitarian Award. Millwee Middle School, they got recognized for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Their Family of Advocates President's Award, Safety Award, Local Unit Achievement Award, and Advocacy Award. Rainbow Elementary got recognized for their newsletter. Crystal Lake Elementary for their special needs students with unique ability programs, and Keith Elementary for their literacy award. Now, the number one recommendation I can give you in terms of, hey, how do I get recognized for award, is to apply, because you're not going to get an award if you don't apply for it. And, you look at some of those schools like, wow, they got a lot of awards. You know why? Because they applied for it. So, something that I have found is those, the schools that actually have a awards chair on their board are the ones that I feel are getting, so much recognition, because they have designated a person that person's job on the board is to apply for awards. So I think those are, the two main things: apply for them, have someone on your board that, they're the ones that you're saying, okay, well, make sure you apply for these awards. These are the deadlines. Now in the county council PTA award applications, they're now all live. They're all on our website. I'm going to show you how to get to them from our website shortly. So the most important thing I can tell you is to review what are the different awards categories, both on county council and Florida PTA. What are the requirements to apply for that award? And then draft some of your programs to kind of meet those requirements. And then apply for them. Make sure you read the instructions. A lot of these forms are online. So what we've had and what I recommend other people do is actually fill out the main information needed in a Word file. That way you can grammar check it, spell check it, and then you just copy and paste it into your form, whether it's the county council PTA form or if it's a Florida PTA form. Take pictures of your events, share them on social media. That way, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So if you share that picture, and it's great for me when I'm doing award ceremonies, if they have to be virtual, I'm always looking for great pictures, to add on there. In terms of our awards deadlines, the Seminole County Council PTA Awards, our deadline is April 1st. And we do that on purpose so we can encourage those local units that applied for county awards to apply for the Florida PTA awards, and their deadline is usually May 1st. And again, it's important that you're in compliance, because what I hate is having an amazing award application come through to me and I can't award that local unit because they're not in compliance. When that happens, I usually try to work with them to see if there's any way we can change their compliance status so that we can recognize all their efforts that they have done. So I think that was it, but let me show you. Let's see. How do I get out of this? There it is. Okay. I want to show you there it is. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Okay. So this is the county council website. So it's just SCCPTA.com. If they're under PTA leaders, you can just go to awards and recognition, and it has all the links right here. So you can click on the program award and it'll pull up the form right here. Okay. At the very bottom of the form, as I was telling you, there's a place where you can actually upload files. Then here's your other, so everything's live now. You can just click on it and you can apply for it. And you can apply for, in terms of the program awards, you can apply for as many as you want. Every time you do a program, come up here, fill out the information, apply. And you don't have to wait till, March to apply. You can apply once you're done. You just finished your programs. You have all these great pictures. You're all pumped up of how well things went. Apply. Do it now. So that this is where you find them all the questions, all the links are in here. And since I'm here, I'll just show you real quick. All our training and development videos will go in this training and development link on our website. These are the last training. All the new ones that we did today will be posted up here. So, so these are all resources that you can come and look at. So I don't know, Chandra, if your grants has been updated yet or not. Let's go look.
I don't think it has. I sent it to the president,
Okay.
but that
Okay,
was,
right.
that was all
Okay. Okay, well, right now it has basically what the grants were used for last year, which is still good. Go up there and see what the grants were used for last year and give you some great ideas. But that's all I have. I don't know if anybody has any questions. Let me stop sharing. Let's see.
It was a great job. Good overview and good access to all the materials we need. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, there we go. Okay. Any questions? No? Okay. Well, thank you everyone for hanging on and, and listening to us. I would stick around. I don't know. I guess we can just go back to the main room. There's those cool raffle prizes that are going to be given out. So any last words, anyone? Chandra?
Apply.
Apply for grants and for awards.
Yes, have the money. I know everybody is always really nice to each other. Like, oh, I know a school that might need this more than us. But seriously, just apply.
Yeah.
Just apply. We have the money. Get some free money.
Yep. I got to accept the check from Papa John's at the Florida Leadership Conference. Was, so that was cool. I was like, wow, wait, we're getting this much money? That's awesome. Yeah, it's a lot. So the money's there, use it.
That's
And it's one of those things, if we don't use it, then they're not going to give us more money. So the more you use, the more they give back to us in the years that come.
Yep.
So yeah.
Can I just put a plug in for the foundation
Absolutely.
in there?
Yes.
Because I'm the representative from SCCPTA to the foundation board. They call it grants for great ideas for the teachers. So if the teachers are coming to you for grants, and I'm at a Title I school that struggles, I mean, we raise our money 25 cents at a time. Fundraisers don't work with us. It's the 25-cent pencils and the $1 popcorn. That's what works for us. So we are never in worrying about sending out that other form for IRS. No, it's a postcard every time. But the grants for great ideas, we try and give grants to the teachers for things that they need, but the grants for great ideas has got wonderful money. They've got wonderful resources. Right now they're concentrating, and I believe this year it will be too, on STEM or fine art or ELA. STEM or ELA are their two areas. So encourage your teachers. That also, if you're sending that out as a PTA saying, hey, why don't you apply for this? They're going, ooh, PTA is a good resource for knowing where I can go for things. Mm-hmm. The other thing is that they do send out checks from the foundation to the PE or to the arts, which is the art teacher and the music teacher, or any of the programs that have to do with arts and music in the schools. Like they pay for all the memberships for all the high school and middle school bands and orchestras and choruses that they have to join the organizations. They pay for all those. The school doesn't pay for those. That comes from the Arts Alive event, which is November 13th. And Arts Alive raises their money by, number one, above all else, getting really good sponsorships for the gala event that they hold. Number two, by selling $300 tickets to the event. And then they have a live auction and a silent auction at the event. The silent auction is where it's wonderful if the PTAs can help out by sending in a basket that's up to $100 in value, or at least $100 in value. And it could be like a basket with books and fun things for a grandparent to do with the grandkids. Something, whatever theme you want, there'll be a theme for it. And then they also do a silent auction at the golf tournament, which is in the spring. And they're looking for items for that as well. So number one, if you know any sponsors that can help out, that would, that money comes back to us in ways that we can benefit from and our teachers can. And by us supporting them, then they're kind of looking for, okay, what can we do to help you guys? They also run the Gifts for Teachers store. And so if anybody has school supplies or is somebody that wants to donate to that, keeping in mind that I can go out and buy some pencils and give them to them, but if I write them a check, they can buy a whole bunch more pencils than I can buy at the same price. So those are things that where we work in conjunction, because it is a mutual benefit to everybody on that.
Katie, how do you apply for those foundation grants? Is it like on a website, or how do you get to them?
They're for the teachers, and it's through the foundation website. Okay. And they switched it. It used to be spring and winter and fall, and they switched it so they're all given before the winter holidays now, so that the money can be used. Yeah. Because just like us, it's meant to be used in the year that it's assigned. And the other thing they do is, we give out our scholarships, which are wonderful, and they also give out a ton of scholarships. And I think at the last board meeting, we added 3 more scholarships.
Oh, wow.
So they're giving out about 30 scholarships.
Very good. Cool.
So just keep that in mind, that 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 intersection of groups is where we've got some good strength. And I tell them at every single meeting, I've got all these guys that are heads of different corporations, and have you joined your local PTA yet? If you don't know what it is, just find one and join them. So they hear PTA nonstop from me.